looks like many people are fleeing California and also New York, for that matter, and they are going to Texas or Florida. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on there and why Elon Musk and I think Oracle and Peter Thiel, all these billionaires who have created so much wealth, and many companies and many regular folks are leaving the state, which was so attractive and interesting for so many people for so many years.
California, without doubt, is probably the best place to live if you don't have to worry about making money and keeping money. The climate is great. There's so much diversity in terms of geography, mountains, ocean, redwood forest, beautiful deserts. It's really a spectacularly wonderful state to visit. The climate is great. It's sunshine all year round, moderate temperatures, no humidity. There's so much to like about California. Unfortunately, California politicians are taking this beautiful, wonderful, attractive state, and they are making it so that it's really only the very rich and the poor that can afford to live there anymore. A lot of middle-class people are being forced out. And of course, you mentioned that some rich people are leaving too. As of right now, California is still in decent shape, but it's a state its public finances are entirely reliant on a narrow, small group of rich people from places like Hollywood and Silicon Valley. Now, if we have a bear market, and so far the stock market this year has not done well, if we have a bear market and capital gains tax revenues disappear, well, California can go from a budget surplus to a budget deficit awful fast. And if you also then have California politicians adopting new bad tax policies, and right now, the top state tax rate is 13.3%. Now, think about that. You can move to Nevada, 0% state income tax. Washington State, just 2 states to the north, 0% state income tax. You can move to Texas or Florida or Tennessee. There's lots of options where you can move where taxes are much, much lower. Arizona, right next door, a low rate flat tax. The more California politicians keep squeezing and squeezing, and of course they have also these anti-growth green policies that make it extraordinarily expensive to build new housing. So what little housing there is, is getting extremely expensive because there's no new supply. So it's just a recipe that's not going to work in the long run, especially when by various national rankings, California has below average schools, they have below average roads. You pay a lot to live in California to the government, and you get basically nothing good in return. And so the question is, you like the climate, you like the topography, you like the vacation opportunities. There's all sorts of things that almost everyone loves about California, but big government is making it less and less attractive every day. And the question is, whenever there's the next downturn, and when the capital gains tax revenues disappear, I do worry about what's going to happen to the state.